everyone. Do I have some stuff to catch you up on? It has been a few days since I picked up the vlogging camera and I feel like everything has changed. Everything has changed in those few days. I have so much to show you, so much to chat about. I've just been sitting outside and enjoying my morning coffee in the sunshine in the garden, but I thought before I finish it I should come inside, start the vlog and say good morning, because it's been a few days since I last vlogged. So I left you just after having done a bit of a garden centre haul. I went to Haskins, and one thing I'm going to say is Haskins, not the place to go. Not the place I would recommend. I went there and obviously I didn't really know. It was the first kind of like proper, you know, garden centre that I've been doing. Obviously I've been to garden centres before, but like having a flat, I'd never really looked at like the plants and that kind of thing. And I'm not gonna lie, in retrospect, I can't believe how expensive Haskins is. So I went to Haskins with you guys. Over the weekend, I actually ended up going to B&Q with Alex. We wanted to have a look at some garden furniture, we wanted to have a look at parasols, and I wanted to have a look at a few more like pots and flowers and things like that. And I found so many more gorgeous flowers that I have been adding into the garden. So we actually had the most wholesome weekend. I am not gonna lie, I did get a little bit worried that I should be vlogging it, because it's a difficult thing with your job. Obviously you're vlogging your life, but at the weekend you just want to be able to take time off work, you want to be able to take time off like filming everything. But I was like, oh, is everyone gonna like get really upset that I'm not vlogging it? Like, is this something they'd want to see? But at the same time I was also really worried about the pressure, because obviously I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to gardening. And I was even like properly gardening, as in like digging up some flowers and like planting them around the border, and I was really worried that I was gonna like maybe do it wrong, or someone's gonna be like, Ellie, that is not how you do it. So I had my mum come round and show me what to do and help me, which was really lovely. So I basically spent the entirety of Saturday having the most wholesome day. We picked up some new flowers. I also have some new garden furniture to show you that I'm really excited to show you. And I spent the evening gardening, which is the first time I've ever done that in my entire life, and it was so lovely. The sun was shining down on me. I put a podcast on, put my headphones in, and spent about 2 hours just potting some gorgeous flowers. So I thought I would show you them as well. And then on the Sunday we actually had my family come around for a barbecue, which was so lovely. I think I've spoken about, we had like a really lovely barbecue, which was a moving in present from Alex's parents, which was so kind of them. And it's been really nice. It's the first time that we'd like hosted a barbecue here. We did a practice barbecue a couple of weeks ago, more than a couple of weeks ago, maybe a couple of months ago now. Probably not a couple of months ago. It feels like we've been in this house forever. We've actually only been in this house 2 months. So yeah, so we had all my family around, we had a barbecue, we did some like burgers and hot dogs and prawns and things like that. I did like pudding for everyone, and it was just the most wholesome thing. Like, I literally was grinning ear to ear, and Alex kept looking at me going, you're so content, aren't you? I was like, I am so content, and I'm so happy with how the garden is looking. I feel like I've taken it from like a nice garden to like a lovely space to be in. And obviously I'm well aware that it does not look anything like the gardens you normally see online. The gardens you normally see with the YouTubers that have spent thousands of pounds on a landscaper, own the property, live in like the countryside. This is a very small, very quaint little garden, but it is my first garden. It's like a typical first garden, if that makes sense. But I just wanted to add in like a few pots, a few plants, a few things that would just like make it a lovely space to be in. And obviously we've never had a garden before, we've never had a space like this, and it's been so lovely to have the space. The sun was shining all weekend, so we basically just spent the entirety of the weekend sitting outside and soaking it in. So I thought I would show you. I'll give you a little bit of a tour. It's a little bit blustery this morning, so hopefully the wind won't get in the way too much, but I hope it's okay that I didn't vlog the process, but I wanted to show you the kind of after of all the hard work that I've done. You may have noticed there that I have put up a print behind here. We had a nail in the wall for ages that I just didn't really know what to fill with. I don't know if this is quite the right print. I mean, it definitely matches in terms of like aesthetic. They're like beige, white and black. Obviously we've got like the beige on the sofa and things like that. I'm not entirely sure if it's too small though. I think maybe we need something bigger for the space. But yeah, this is just a Desenio print that I decided to put up. But let me show you the garden. Also, yes, I am wearing socks and sliders. Don't judge me, but if I pan up, this is now what our garden looks like. I'll see if I can find the clip where I did like a full-on like little tour of the garden when we first moved in, because it just looks so different to how it used to look. So obviously we had this garden furniture already. This is just a really nice set. I actually picked this up from Facebook Marketplace when we lived in our old flat, and it is so lovely, like a really nice just table and chair set. We actually ended up picking up a parasol, which I got like a really lovely green colour. So you'll notice a theme of like, we've got for pink and white with the flowers and then like black and green with the furniture, because it kind of like works with the rest of the garden. So couple of the extra pots that I picked up this gorgeous rose pot. This was from B&Q and it came with the pot as well, and it's the same ones that I picked up from Haskins. I absolutely love them. I just love the little kind of like herb that it's got here, which is so lovely. So I picked up that, which I am absolutely loving. I think it's so cute. You would have seen obviously my pots that I picked up from Haskins. I've got this one here, this one here. They are starting to flower. Starting to. Again, I still have no idea what they are. And the big one over here has got a flower coming as well, which excites me greatly. And then the new garden furniture. I'm so happy. I know that this is very basic for garden furniture and obviously quite small, but that is kind of the point. I wanted something that was very small, very easily compact, because all we have storage wise is this shed over here. So I didn't want like a huge, you know, like swingy chair or like an L-shaped sofa. We just physically don't have the storage for that. So again, I actually found these on Facebook Marketplace. They were originally from the range, apparently. They do come with cushions, but I've just taken them inside because they can fly off in the wind, so I only bring them out when we actually are sitting on them. So it's just two little seats and a little table, which looks so cute. And as you can see, sitting on my table is probably my favourite plant in the garden now. It's a pot of hydrangeas. Oh my goodness, so excited. If you don't know, hydrangeas are one of my favourite flowers. Hydrangeas and peonies are my two favourite flowers. I just love them. They're like little balls of candy. They're absolutely gorgeous. So I picked these up, and then I also picked up this pot from B&Q. I need to get a little tray underneath because obviously it's leaking out onto the table every time I water it, so I need to get a tray to stop the water from going everywhere. But they're just the most gorgeous pink hydrangeas. We've got another couple coming up, which excites me so much. So I've put it here so that I can see it directly from the house, and it is now my morning view, and it makes me so happy. And then the other one that I've done so that we can see it from the house is Alex's favorite. These are the dahlias or dahlias? I think dahlias. So I picked up these ones from Haskins. We've got these really gorgeous white dahlias, this pink one which seems to be losing a few leaves, which is such a shame, but it's such a stunning one. And then this little guy as well in the corner. So these are like three separate ones, which I do need to like repot and replant and do like full-on soil in the trellis, because they're currently still just in their pots at the moment. And then one of the biggest things that I did, which I'm so proud of, and I know it's going to seem so basic and so silly to most people, but I planted some flowers. So I actually was given these flowers from my grandparents as a little moving in present. These are they? No, I keep thinking they're sweet peas, but they're not. I'm gonna have to find out what these are from my dad again and ask and see. But I've actually planted them all along the border, which I think just looks so cute. I actually came with a bit of an obstacle when I went to plant them, as I hadn't realised until I came to plant them. But if you can see here, we've actually got a bit of what's this, like a sheet? For some reason there's like a plastic sheet down there, and it looks like the landlord has just kind of poked through holes for these plants to grow through, which is a bit of a shame. I don't really understand why he's done like sheet and bark. So I've had to kind of like push the sheet back and put them in front of it basically, which is fine. Like, they're very small, so it kind of works, and they're just right along the border, but I just think it makes the border look really cute. And then this is apparently a hydrangea. It's a type of hydrangea, not like your stereotypical one. I think most of the pom-pom ones are like hydrangea Annabelles. Not entirely sure what kind of type of hydrangea is, but it is a hydrangea, and I'm so excited for it to fully flower because it is coming out with these gorgeous pink petals, which are so gorgeous. I think that's going to be absolutely beautiful when that flowers. And then, oh, I need to get rid of this. Apparently this is a bramble and it will suffocate my entire garden. My parents have informed me, so I'm definitely going to need to buy a pair of secateurs and chop that back. We've got like a lovely fern over here, which I really like him. I think he's really cute. And then over here I've planted some geraniums again from my grandpa, which is so cute. So I've just planted them all along the edge. So this one is starting to flower, as is this one. Of course, we've gone for the pink theme as well. So yeah, little garden tour. I'm so happy with how the garden is now looking. It's just so much lovelier. Like a little pop of colour makes such a huge difference, and I really enjoyed it. It felt like the most wholesome way to spend a Saturday evening. It's so funny how most 24-year-olds on a Saturday are out clubbing, they're out at bars. Not me. I'm planting my flowers in my garden. Also, one of my favourite purchases, I'm not sure if I showed you this in the last video, is my watering can. Look how cute it is. It's this really gorgeous green colour. It's from Grow Zone, which when I brought this home, Alex was like, you know, we have a watering can already. I'm like, but it's ugly, it's plastic and it's black. I want to be watering my flowers in a beautiful, really aesthetically pleasing watering can. So I also picked that up as well, and yeah, I'm just loving how the garden's looking. I know it's like fairly simple and fairly basic, but it is just bringing me so much joy. Oh, the sun is coming out. The sun is coming out to grace us. I can't tell you how much joy it brings me just to sit at the table on our little, I call this now my little coffee station. I'll sit here or even just sit outside and look onto this, and it just brings me so much joy. It is literally all I wanted. All I've wanted for so long, and I'm so happy. I do apologise about the lighting today. It is such a blustery day, which means that the clouds are being just blown about, which means the sun is coming in and out. 1 second it's glorious sunshine, the next second it looks like it's about to rain. But I wanted to show you a few pieces I picked up, because after my gardening escapade on Saturday, I realised there was definitely a few things that I was missing, and I really did enjoy it. I feel like it's one of those kind of like easy hobbies that you can just get into for a little bit of mindfulness, a little bit of a way to like switch off, because it's something I do really struggle with, is switching off. I have so gotten out of the habit of reading. I am so bad when it comes to reading at the moment. Which way does this one need to go? These always fall, like both of them end up falling the same way. I'm wearing the gorgeous Karen Millen dress that you would have seen in my Ibiza vlog, and my Karen Millen haul. Absolutely adore it. I do love as well gardening in a pretty dress. Alex was looking at me when I was gardening like, do you not want to go and get changed into something a bit like okay to get dirty? And I was like, you know what? I like to feel pretty. I like to be in my nice dresses. But yes, I've really gotten out of the habit of reading, and I've been really struggling with just finding something that helps me like switch off a little bit more. And I definitely think that the gardening just helped me switch off. I didn't have my phone on me. I didn't even know where my phone was. I just stuck some headphones on, put on a podcast and potted away. And I really did enjoy it. So I'm really debating whether it's something I want to get into more. Obviously I'm quite limited in what I can do, because even though I do have quite like, my landlord is very chill about as long as we're maintaining his garden, he is more than happy. So I can kind of like plant what I want, but I'm obviously aware that anything I plant has to stay here. So I'm thinking of maybe getting like a few different like potters. I'm also really debating whether to get a veg truck. Really debating it. I'm probably running before I can even walk, because I have literally done 1 weekend of gardening, and already I'm like, I want to do more. I want to get a veg truck. I want to get some herbs. But I enjoyed it so much that I'm thinking maybe I'll really enjoy, I know I keep saying I'm not like a kitchen gardener, maybe I will enjoy it, and maybe it will be quite fun to be able to like, you know, get the fruits of my labour. Maybe I'm thinking things like some mint that I can put in drinks, things that I will definitely practically use. I see some vegetable gardens or some kitchen gardens that people do, and I think, do you actually use that? Like, does that veg actually get eaten? I'm thinking maybe some mint for drinks. Strawberries I'll definitely eat. Maybe some tomatoes. I'm really loving my caprese salads at the moment. I call it caprese salad. It's basically just cut up tomato, cut up mozzarella, some salt, some pepper, a little bit of oil, and you're good to go. Sometimes I throw some spinach on the top if I'm feeling really adventurous. But yeah, some tomatoes, maybe some lettuce. I'm not sure. If it's a really tricky thing to do, I don't know if I would like be good enough to do it because I don't know if I'm a very good gardener. Also, I don't know if it's too late in the season now. So if anyone is a avid gardener out there and can help me out, let me know, because it is something I'm really thinking about, because I had so much fun and I feel like I'm really late on the gardening bandwagon. But as I said, this is the first garden I've ever had. This is the first time I've ever had the chance to do this. But that was the biggest tangent I could have possibly gone on. Basically, I realized that I was definitely missing a few things with regards to gardening, with regards to like tools and things like that. And if I'm wanting to become a bit more of an avid gardener, then I definitely need the tools in my rapport. So obviously I've got my gorgeous watering can, I've got some gloves, but one thing, just double check my address isn't showing, that I was definitely missing, that I ended up having to borrow off my parents when I did do my planting, is a trowel. Now I'm not entirely sure if I need the little forky one. Don't think I do, but I picked up this trowel from Amazon. I have done such a huge Amazon haul. I've also ordered some Amazon fashion pieces that I do need to show you, because there are so many gorgeous pieces there. I feel like Amazon is just the place when it comes to summer essentials. So when it comes to homeware, gardenwear, fashion, beauty, lifestyle, like so many items I order off Amazon, and I have been doing so many orders recently. It's actually dreadful. I also realized that Amazon do garden furniture. It blew my mind. It's definitely more like, you know, a bit more luxurious in the sense of like, it's like bigger items, you know, the proper like day beds and things like that, and loungers, which as I said, is not really something we could have gone for. But if you are looking for new garden furniture, go and head over to Amazon. What I might do actually is I might create a little garden edit of some of my favorite things I've seen on Amazon. I'll link that down below for you guys. But yes, I picked up this trowel. It's a gorgeous black and green one. As I said, we have a very obvious theme with regards to the plants, pink and white, and with regards to the furniture, black and green. I'm really liking. I would definitely love to do like oak and white and things like that, but number one, it's definitely not practical. Number two, it wouldn't really go in our garden. Like, our garden is very dark. Obviously all the fence panels have been painted black, bar one that fell down just before we moved in that they replaced for us. So I wanted to just kind of like carry on that theme, make it quite easily maintainable. It means it won't like show up, you know, if it gets a little bit grubby. So yes, picked up a gorgeous black and green trowel. So I'll link that down below if you're also starting or continuing your garden journey. And then I also have quite a few things in here. So as I said, we hosted my family over the weekend, and one thing that I really realized that I was missing is glassware. I feel like our glassware just seems to go like that, and especially when we've got guests round, we never have enough. So I thought I would pick up a few new pieces of glasses. So I picked up these really gorgeous glasses. They are LSA, which I absolutely adore LSA glasses. If you guys know, a lot of our like fancy glasses are like champagne flutes, our wine glasses, things like that are all LSA. They are just such high quality glassware. I really like them. They're also very like practical. They can go in the dishwasher. They're very usable. So I really like these because they had a bit more of like an interest. They've got like a bevel going around them, which I think is really cute, makes them a little bit more like interesting. So I picked up a pack of 4 of those, and they're just perfect for, you know, when you've got guests around, people just want a water, a Coke, like any kind of soft drink. They were perfect for that. Okay, the other items, I'm not gonna lie, are really boring items to show you. So first of all, I picked up a new skinny syrup. This is the Gordon's skinny syrup. So they're basically 0 calorie, 0 sugar syrups, which are great if you're like me and you have syrup in your coffee every day, because having sugar in it is not very good for you, and having very sugary syrups, again, not very good for you. So yeah, so it's basically a really great syrup, and I love the vanilla almond one. That's definitely my favorite, especially in summer. In winter, I like to go a little bit more adventurous with my kind of like syrups. I like to go for like caramels and like, what else did I go for? Oh, hazelnut ones. But when it comes to summer, I just want something really simple. So this works with iced coffee and hot coffee as well. So it's a really great one, and you can shop them on Amazon. I then also picked up, now this is the best moisturizer that you could possibly use if you fake tan like me. You guys know I always fake tan. I've always got a beautiful faux bronze going on, and something I've definitely noticed with some of my more, like even my more luxurious moisturizers, is they've got essential oils in them, and they've got, you know, really like heavy scents and things like that. And number one, I find in summer, if I put on a moisturizer that has like a really heavy scent, if I sweat, I can get a little bit of a rash. I have quite sensitive skin, so I do have to be careful with that, especially if I sweat and I'm in the sun. So I want to kind of make sure that I'm going for something a little bit more pared back, and also because this doesn't have any essential oils, because it doesn't have any like scent or anything like that in it, it is so good at maintaining your fake tan. Like, it really, really works to keep your tan really moisturized and glows. It's the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion. So simple, so basic, really affordable as well, and I always pick them up from Amazon because it's just the easiest, one of the cheapest places to get them from, so I picked up that. And then I also picked up, which again I use basically for my fake tan, body wash. Again, a body wash that doesn't have any essential oils in it. Try and get that out of the way. Doesn't have any essential oils in it, doesn't have any like scent or anything like that can give you rash or irritation. It is the Xanax BioProtect Dermo Hypoallergenic Shower Gel. Now, I actually first used this because Alex has eczema, and when I used to go around and like visit him and stay with him, obviously I'd like have a shower at his and use his products, and I started using these. What have I just done to my hair? I started using this, and I was like, you know what, I actually really like this because it seems to be helping to maintain my tan a bit better. So I now buy it for the both of us. So I got a huge pack of 6 because I always find it's just so much easier to like buy a massive pack off Amazon, and then you don't have to worry about it for a while. So if you're like me and you fake tan, these are the 2 products that I would 10,000% recommend when it comes to maintaining and keeping your tan as glowing and as like fresh for as long as possible. So yeah, been doing a lot of shopping on Amazon. Need to show you my Amazon fashion purchases as well, but for now I need to crack on. I've got a really, really busy day of work ahead of me. I've got lots of emails, lots of meetings, so I'm going to crack on with some work, and I will show you the fashion bits in a bit. So it is the next day now, and I thought I would show you some of the Amazon fashion pieces that I have been picking up. Honestly, Amazon fashion is just one of my favourite places to shop, but I do also understand, and a few of you have kind of like made this comment, and I think that's kind of why I want to do these hauls and why I want to show you the pieces I pick up. It's really difficult to shop on there. It's not a fun shopping experience. It's not like Farfetch or Net-a-Porter, like, you know, the more kind of like luxurious places where you can shop, you can browse, they give you lots of inspo. It isn't the easiest shopping experience. However, there are absolute gems on there, and I feel like that's basically my job for you guys, is to do the hard work, find the gems, and then it means you just click the link, go straight to the item and put it in your basket, and I save you hours of scrolling because I do spend quite a lot of time scrolling on Amazon. I was doing some work with them over on Instagram, and after I picked the pieces to kind of show on my Instagram and to put into the partnership, I did not stop scrolling, and I found so many other pieces. I also have found, which is really, really exciting, is that cup sheet is on Amazon, and you guys know I really love cup sheets. It's actually a really cute little cup sheet dress which I absolutely adore. It's got like the sheared bodice, the little kind of like fluted sleeves, and they have so many gorgeous pieces on there. I don't know if this dress particularly is on Amazon. I'll see if I can find it, but the other black dress that I wear a lot of the swimsuits that I wear are on Amazon, so I will link to cup sheet on Amazon down below because it just makes it a little bit easier to shop. Things arrive a lot quicker, and obviously the returns process is super straightforward. So without further ado, I thought I would show you the other pieces that I picked up. We've got some fashiony bits, we've got some clothes, we've got some accessories, we've got some shoes, so I'm going to jump straight into it. Now, I'm going to start with the item that if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this in the partnership that I did with them, and oh my goodness. Now, if this isn't living my best country grandmother life, then I don't know what is. So it's this really gorgeous, huge, like picnic basket hamper type thing, and I just thought it was so cool. Now, you might think this is slightly impractical, you might think it's a bit of like a gimmick. However, I actually think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this. Now, I pop over to like friends and family a lot, and I'll usually bring things for them, especially doing the job that I do. I obviously have a lot of like products left over. I bring like lots of things to my friends, my family, clothes, makeup, beauty, jewellery. Like I always will be bringing them something when I come round, and I usually end up going around their houses with just like my arms full like this. And I actually think this is going to be my keep it by the door and chuck everything in whenever you're leaving the house. So I can literally put it on the seat next to me when I'm driving to my friends and family's houses, and it's got everything in it that I need. And it's not like a proper handbag. It's not something, you know, that closes up or things aren't gonna fit. You can just shove it all in there, whether you're bringing around flowers, fruit, anything like that. I think it's really lovely. And it's also nice if you're just gonna be like sitting out in the garden, you know, if you wanna collect any of your flowers. Now that we have a beautiful garden, I'm gonna be so sad when I have to snip flowers. I just think that's going to break my heart, but I just thought this was so cute. And Amazon have such a great selection of like wicker, straw, like hamper basket bags on there, so I'll link to some of my favorites down below. I might create an edit actually and put it on my like to know it. and I will link that down below as well, with my best basket bag finds on Amazon, because I think they have so many gorgeous ones, and this I am just obsessed with. Now I'm going to stick to the bag theme and show you another bag that I picked up. Now I've been looking for a bag like this for so long, but to tell you the truth, I've been really struggling with finding one that's a good price point, like high quality but a really good price point. I really fell in love with the Celine tote bag, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't bring myself to spend that much money on a tote bag that I know I'm going to ruin. Like, it's beige, you know, it's a very light colour, and I want to use this bag practically. I want to make sure that I get the cost per wear out of it, and so I couldn't spend that amount of money on there. So when I saw this one, I just absolutely fell in love. Now it's from the brand, is it Laberskind? I'm not entirely sure, but I've seen this brand quite a lot on Instagram, and I didn't know that they were available on Amazon, and when I saw this bag, I just knew I had to pick it up. And one of the few things this bag has that not a lot of tote bags have is a little top handle, so you can just, you know, obviously carry it really easily, or you can put it over your shoulder. And I feel like this is a really practical bag. This you could use as a beach bag, you could use it as a work bag, like it will carry your laptop, it will carry everything that you need. You could use it as a little overnight bag. It's basically the equivalent of my Marc Jacobs bag, but like the summer version, because I do feel like whenever I reach for my black Marc Jacobs bags, it's very dark, it's very black, it's very wintry, and I really wanted to kind of make sure that I had like a summer version of it. Now the big difference though is this doesn't have a closure, so you are going to have to be careful like where you wear it, but it does have a little zippy pocket at the back, so any essentials or any kind of valuables could go in there. But I just thought that was such a cute little bag to add into my wardrobe. The fact that I could shop it, I think this was on Prime as well, I think this one came at next day delivery on Amazon. It just excites me so much. I think this is a great bag to add into your summer wardrobe, one you're going to get so much cost per wear out of. Okay, now moving on to some clothing pieces. Now this dress I fell in love with. I believe, is this from the drop, or is this, I don't think this is an Amazon owned brand, because this one did take a little while longer to arrive, but it's this really gorgeous like one shoulder black kind of cotton-esque fabric tiered midi dress, and I absolutely love this. I just fell in love. I thought this would be the perfect evening dress to wear for summer. This would make a gorgeous date night dress, a gorgeous drinks with the girls dress, anything where you want to be a little bit more elevated but still really comfortable, like lightweight. It's a lovely material, you're not going to get too hot in it, it's not too tight. I really hate it when you're going out for a meal and you've got a really tight outfit on. Like, I want to be comfortable, I want it loose and flowy but still look really elegant. The fact that this has got the one shoulder detail is so elegant, and I honestly think this dress looks so much more expensive than it actually is, so I absolutely fell in love with that. This dress is just gorgeous. Look at the silhouette of that. I love the one shoulder detail. I feel like it's so flattering, like a really interesting design detail to the dress, and I love the kind of like tiered detail to the skirt. It's such a lovely way of just kind of like puffing out the skirt a little bit, and it like really comes in at your waist, which is so lovely. It's just super flattering. Love the like asymmetric, it's like really kind of just like pulls over this way, which I really like. I think it's such a gorgeous dress to add into your wardrobe, but definitely like a date night dress, like an evening dress, something really lightweight and wearable but still looks so elegant and so elevated. This dress was a part of my partnership with Amazon on Instagram, and it's this really gorgeous polka dot number, and I know so many of you shopped this when you saw it on my Instagram stories. So many of you guys fell in love with this dress, and I did too. It is absolutely gorgeous. Now I picked it up in navy blue, and I do believe it also comes in black, but I don't know what it was. When I looked at the black online, I felt like it looked a little bit, just a little bit cheap. Like, I feel like the navy blue looks so much more expensive, so much more elevated and a lot more elegant. But I really love the polka dots that run through it. They're like really tiny little polka dots, and it's this really gorgeous halter neck dress, which you guys know how much I adore a halter neck in summer. I find them really wearable, I find them really versatile, I find them really elegant. It's got a little tie waist detail, but annoyingly it doesn't actually have any like hooks, so do be careful with the tie, because that could easily get lost in the wash. But I just thought this was such a gorgeous maxi dress to add into your summer wardrobe, the kind of thing you can wear to garden parties, the kind of thing you could easily wear into the office. You could style it up, you could style it down. So many different ways to wear this dress. I absolutely adore it. So here we have the polka dot dress. You can see my little basket bag behind me. How adorable. How adorable does that look? I've just put my little H&M like towel in it, just poking out, and I feel like it just looks so summer grandmother, no, what is it? Country grandmother vibes. I absolutely adore that. But the dress is just gorgeous. Such a stunning print, and material is like a really lovely soft lightweight material, which makes it really, really wearable. I love the halter neck detail. I find that very, very flattering. I've spoken about this a lot, but it comes really nicely under my arms so we don't get a horrible roll around the bra strap. I mean, the belt is like a cute addition, but if I show you, it doesn't actually need the belt because it has got an elasticated waist. You could add your own raffia belt as well. I think would look really, really lovely. Now, the only thing I'm going to say is with regards to the length, I am having to wear a little pair of heels. These are just my little castagna espadrilles. You can actually shop these on Amazon. I did buy these off Amazon a little while back, so I will link them down below because I do find the best price for these shoes is on Amazon. But it does mean that the dress fits perfectly in length now, so that's great. Obviously, it's not a petite dress, so it is like slightly long on me, but just a little pair of espadrilles that makes it perfect. And I love how it just hits the ground. I feel like that's so, so elegant. I feel like there's lots of different like occasions you could wear this dress to. This would actually also make a really lovely wedding guest dress, and it's a really lovely stretchy comfy one. So I think if you are like pregnant or anything, you get a lot of room around the bump, like the elasticated waist would stretch for you. So it's a really lovely option for that. I could also imagine this for like evening meals, anything a little bit more formal, or you could style it down for like a garden party. I feel like this is such a versatile dress. Absolutely adore it. I'll link a little edit of my favorite Amazon fashion dresses down below for you guys to shop, because there's so many stunning pieces on there, and I always find that with the way they style them up, sometimes it's a little bit hit or miss. Like sometimes I don't like the way they've styled something up, but then I'll order it, try it on, and I love how it looks on, and this is definitely one of those dresses. So I'll link this down below, and I'll also link my little dress edit. So check all of the description links down below if you want to shop anything from this haul. And then the last dress that I picked up is this absolutely gorgeous number, and when I saw this I fell in love. It's this stunning shirt dress. Now I love a shirt dress, but I do find them quite tricky sometimes. I find there are a lot of shirt dresses out there that are very androgynous and really masculine, and I want a shirt dress that's a bit more feminine, a bit more kind of like flowy and pretty, and like, you know that I absolutely love that. So when I saw this I fell in love, and it came in a few different colours, so I'll link it down below. I believe it also came in navy blue, but I wanted to pick up the black because I felt like it was a little bit different compared to some of the other shirt dresses that I've seen online, and I absolutely adore this. It's got this really lovely, like quite full skirt. It's like a maxi length, and I just think this is the perfect, really comfortable kind of a dress. I really love these dresses when you just want to be super comfortable, you still want to look elegant. I think this would also make a great travel outfit. I know a lot of you loved the bowline dress that I travelled to Ibiza in. This I think would also make a great travel outfit because it's just super comfy. Like I don't like wearing trousers on a plane, especially if it's got like a tight waistband, if you're going to be like, oh, you just want to be really nice and comfy. So I thought this would be really, really gorgeous. You could style it up with like a little belt, you could have maybe like a raffia belt or like a leather belt if you want to style it a bit more. Like, I feel like this is the kind of dress that you can literally do anything with. Like you can make it a super casual dress, you can make it something really elevated and really elegant. So I absolutely adore this. I know so many of you guys are gonna want to shop this. Oh my goodness, this dress is just gorgeous. Now I've actually decided to style it up without a belt just so that you can see the full kind of silhouette of the dress and how it looks, but I definitely think adding like a raffia belt would really help just to elevate it. But I absolutely adore how it looks by itself. Like this is very just like casual, going to the office, or even like weekend vibes depending on how you're styling it up. I feel like if you were to wear some maybe like loafer style shoes, it would be office wear. If you were to wear white trainers, it would be weekend wear. I absolutely love that. I've just kind of opened up the button details just so you have a little bit more chest on show, and I've like rolled up the sleeves to casual it up a little bit. But I don't know how well you can see, it's got this really gorgeous like pin detail, which is what cinches in the waist and makes it look so much more expensive than it actually is. I love the length as well. It's such a beautiful length, the way it hits just at your ankle. That is always my favorite length when it comes to summer dresses. I've said it time and time again. I think I need to pick one of these up in every single color now. They are absolutely gorgeous dresses, the kind of thing I can see myself reaching for so much throughout summer. I also picked up a new hat because if you watched the Ibiza vlog, you probably would have seen the hat I was wearing most days was falling apart. Let me get it actually so you can see. Okay, so this is the one that I was wearing in Ibiza, and if you can see here, it is just completely coming apart now. I mean, I have had it a good few years, but so many aspects of it are just, it breaks my heart because I love this hat. So I decided to have a little look on Amazon, and they had loads loads of options on there. I have actually ordered another one, but it's not due to arrive until the end of July. It was like quite a long lead time on that, but I cannot wait to show you that one because it's so cute. But this one arrived really, really quickly, which was super handy because it means I can easily just replace the one that I had already. And I quite like this because it's a little bit smaller. I feel like it looks quite, I don't know, it looks a bit more old-fashioned, a little bit more kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, but I really, really like it. The vibe is just slightly different and I really love that about it. It's got a smaller rim, which is quite nice because I do have a very small head and sometimes hats with big rims sometimes overwhelm me a little bit. So this is quite nice for a bit more of like a day-to-day. Doesn't look too OTT. I do sometimes find when I wear my hats, I look a little bit like blogger and a little bit overdressed. So this one's just a very easy like day-to-day hat, really easy to wear. This again came in lots of different colors in terms of like the ribbon, but I just wanted the plain black because that is just really, really classic, goes with everything in my wardrobe, and I find it a lot more wearable. But I would definitely recommend checking out Amazon Fashion for their like hats, accessories, summer. I feel like summer wardrobe accessories is a great place to look on Amazon. They have so many options, so I'm really excited to have updated my favorite boater hat. Okay, so we have a few pieces that I haven't actually unboxed yet because a lot of these pieces have arrived in separate packages and they've literally only just come in time for me to show you in this video. But this top, oh my goodness, I fell in love. So this is actually from the Amazon The Drop section, which I really, really love The Drop. They have so many gorgeous items on there. If you don't know what The Drop is, it's basically Amazon's kind of like exclusive collection. They do like collaborations with influencers and then they're only available for like a certain amount of time. They drop them in and they're only available for like 24 hours or something like that, but they do have some items that they kind of like keep and have a bit more regularly available on there. And I really, really loved this. It's just a cute little like crop top. I know a lot of you guys really liked the crop tops that I showed you from my Revolve haul a few weeks ago. A few of you were like, it's actually quite nice to see you wearing something a bit young and a bit more your age. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I don't really dress like a normal 24-year-old. I would definitely say I dress more like a 34-year-old, but that's absolutely fine. Like, that is my style, that is my fashion. But it is quite nice to add a few little pieces into my wardrobe that are slightly different. And I feel like this styled up with maybe some like wide leg black plissé trousers would make a really cute outfit. It's also quite nice if you want to wear it like as a bralette, like underneath things. I just think these are really classic and great to have into your wardrobe. I really love Amazon Fashion for their like summer wardrobe basics as well. I find it so many pieces on there that I add into my summer wardrobe that are just complete basics, like really make up the basis of my summer wardrobe. So I thought that was a great addition. So I've just paired the crop top with a little pair of ribbed trousers, and honestly it's just such a cute and comfy outfit. I absolutely love this. It is the softest top I think I've ever felt. Like the ribbing is so lovely, it's super soft, super stretchy, it's super wearable. I love the crop as well. It's like a perfect length so that when you wear it with these kinds of trousers you can obviously pull the trousers up so that you have no midriff, or you can just have the tiniest little midriff showing, which I think is actually quite flattering with this. I really, really like it. The top is just such a classic basic item to add into your wardrobe. As I said, I feel like Amazon just have the best basics to add into your summer wardrobe. Some real like essential items that really make up the foundation of your summer wardrobe. This is the kind of thing I'm just going to reach for so much. You can style up with maybe like a little shirt over the top, with maybe like a skirt or like some linen trousers. I feel like there's so many different ways that you could wear this top. I definitely think I'm going to get a lot of cost per wear out of this. And then this, I'm so excited to be opening up with you because I have been wanting to add this into my wardrobe for ages, and it is a gorgeous dressing gown. Now, something I've been really struggling with recently is that I found too many of my dressing gowns were too thick. I really love my little silky Oasis one, but I feel like I needed something in between. I had nothing between like a silk one, like a full-on fluffy one, and I wanted to get a waffle dressing gown. Can you see that there? It's like a really gorgeous waffle fabric and it's super soft. Now this was actually unisex. It was like a man, I think, in the photo, and I was a little bit worried. I was like, this is gonna be like a men's dressing gown, but it is like a unisex one, so I think I went for the smallest size. And oh my god, I am in love. This is exactly what I want. Just, you know, when you come down in the morning, having a little peruse of the garden, make yourself a cup of coffee, just sitting like, you know, on your phone and chilling out. This is exactly what I want because it's not too thick, just keeps you a little bit warmer over your pajamas. It's a little bit more acceptable if the postman does knock on the door, but it's still just super lightweight, perfect for summer. And it came in loads of different colors, but I decided to pick up the navy blue because I feel like navy blue is just really elegant, and I just find navy blue looks so expensive. I don't know what it is, but navy blue, especially with the white piping, This looks so expensive to me, so I'll link it down below. You can check out the other colours as well if you want, but I definitely think the navy is the best one to add into my wardrobe. Now, I know that Amazon Fashion does a lot of brands as well, which I really love about that. I've got a lot of things from Amazon Fashion. A lot of my sunglasses, they've got Ray-Ban on there. They've got Castagna, so all my wedges are from there. And when I saw that June London was on Amazon Fashion, I could not believe it. I was like, you're kidding me. June London is on Amazon Fashion, and I've been wanting to add these shoes into my collection for ages. If you watch the Ibiza vlog, actually, you'll have seen it that I looked at them in the airport, but they weren't really discounted that much, and I didn't really justify it whilst I was traveling. However, I felt like I could justify it when it comes to pieces on Amazon Fashion, because they came really quickly. I think they were a bit cheaper, if I remember correctly. I'll link them down below. They had these ones, the tan ones, and the white ones, which I honestly was in disbelief, because these are such like coveted shoes. So many people are after them, and they're out of stock in most places. So it is the Hermes dupe slides. Oh my goodness, look at them. They are so gorgeous, and there's definitely something I've noticed is that black slides are really missing from my wardrobe. It was when I did my Karen Millen shoe haul, which you would have seen in my wedding guest outfit try on, and I realised that I was definitely missing some more black summer shoes. I picked up some sandals, I really liked them, but I didn't have any black slides. I've got my Chloe slides, which are very like obviously white. I've got my bone slides, which are tan, but I didn't have any black ones, and I thought these were absolutely gorgeous. I honestly could not believe that I could pick these up on Amazon. It blew my mind because they are so pretty, so elegant. I hear so many people raving about these. I've heard they're really super comfortable. I picked them up in a size 4, and yeah, I think they were definitely more affordable on Amazon than I've seen them on other retailers, so I will link them down below because you are going to want to run, not walk, to pick these up. I just put the little June sandals on with the shirt dress, and I love how they look. I am obsessed with them. Can't believe I didn't add them into my wardrobe beforehand. Everyone raves about these shoes, and now I understand why. They're super comfortable, like really wearable little sandals. I love how they look. I love how Hermes inspired they are as well, without being like a full-on copy. They just look like inspired. They look a little bit similar, but not like the brand has just completely copied them. But I love them. Oh my goodness, take a shot every time I say love. Well, I think it's safe to say that that is definitely the biggest Amazon haul I have ever done on my channel, including fashion bits, home bits, all of that good stuff. But I really do feel like Amazon is just the hub to go to when it comes to adding any kind of summer essential wardrobe items, home items, garden items into your home collection, wardrobe. Everything is so great. And as I said, I know that the shopping experience on there isn't always the best, but super fast turnaround, super fast delivery, such good prices. So let me always be your Amazon fairy and showing you the gems, the hidden gems that you can find on there. And also make sure to go and follow me on Like to Know as well, because I often create little like edits, like some Amazon fashion pieces I found, some Amazon home pieces I found, the best shoes to go on Amazon, the best bags. So make sure to follow me over on there, because I create lots of edits on there, and so hopefully you'll find it really useful when it comes to your Amazon shopping. I'm gonna leave the video here, guys, because it's probably gotten far long enough at this point. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing the new in pieces, enjoyed seeing my new garden, enjoyed seeing all the home bits, the fashion bits, so many updates for you. So I hope you guys have the loveliest day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.